Chapter 3.0, Love, Loss, Marriage, or Breakup, the struggle that ensues, or the struggle that you never saw coming. Chapter 3.0, Love, Loss. This is a hard chapter for me, because as I spoke of in my introduction, I have loved and lost many, and some of that progressed me far ahead into the future, and some of that brought me way back in the past, and then took years to find my way again and find myself. This chapter is also very important because through the process of building and growing your business, you may struggle to find time to make your customers happy, continue to grow and evolve your business and your product, while maintaining your family life, maintaining your relationships, and then dealing with uncertainty and the sometimes inconceivable and absolutely unforeseeable thought or event of something happening that directly affects you on a very powerful emotional level that will set you back and make it very difficult, if not impossible, to continue moving and progressing forward with your business so that you can get through it. So, how do we prepare for something like that? How do we prevent that? And when or if, and hopefully never, if it were to happen, how do we get through that while maintaining and growing a business or employees? And I can only do a chapter on this because I have experienced it in the greatest regard on many different levels and occasions. And I believe now that that was for a reason, because one of the miracles of us humans is when we are affected or sideswiped by an awful thing or a breakup or something very painful that can have long-lasting emotional and psychological effects on us. If we have the strength, we're surrounded by the right influences and people that actually care about us unconditionally, there's a chance that we may be able to get through it. If we don't have those things, where do we look? And friends, I have included this chapter in this book because I asked you to look no farther than here and to God. Because I know those two things to be my only way through it. Through God, anything is possible, and without Him, nothing is. And the only one who can truly hold us back from success and prosperity and being happy and achieving the American dream, having love and all the things we want, is only us. It's only you and it's only me. There will be many that may become jealous or envious. There will be many that betray us. There will be many that go out of their way and make great efforts to stop us in our tracks, set us back, or take everything we have built. But if during the process of building our foundation, if we prepare for that, and not only prepare for that, but also prepare for the prospect of down the line when we have a very successful large customer base, returning customers, and someone out of China or Taiwan tries to hack us, we have built a foundation to prevent against more than just traumatic events, but we make a foundation that is also hack-proof. That it all goes together in this chapter. Because anything that takes you down will take down your business. And your customers will be left no choice but to go to somebody else. And building a great business and having everything you want is no good if, someone comes around and tries to, or is successful in taking it from you. So that's why, at least for me in this audiobook, in this book, we're going to move forward, also taking and going through the necessary protocol to prevent against catastrophe, prevent against lazy things that will lead to the potential destruction of all the hard work we're putting in. Back to emotional and psychological things that can happen, and also maintaining relationships, friendships, is someone once said to me that, a relationship is, it's kind of like balancing an egg. You can't get lazy. You got to keep putting in the work. Well, a business is the same. A business is a relationship. And its stability, its success, and its continued growth is only possible and based on your success, your stability, and your continued growth. And your continued and persistent attention to it. And all your relationships have to be maintained. Because like a game of dominoes, if one domino falls, it may knock over the whole castle of domino castle you built. We need to be aware of that. I'm here to tell you that if you lose one, you could lose all, because that is one step. It's taking responsibility for our actions, knowing and being aware of the importance of our relationships, and that emotional grief, breakups, they do have the power to decimate you. And again, if you're decimated, your business will follow along shortly after. So, be patient, and we all move at our own pace. This is the one big thing I think is flawed with our education system, is everyone's kind of stuck in a factory-type educational setting and expected to follow along at the same pace, but everyone moves at their own pace. So you, as I have, need to find your pace. And once you find it, don't try and do more. Don't try not to do too far under that pace. Try and stay at that healthy pace. That healthy pace, you'll know it's the healthy pace because you'll be maintaining friendships. You'll be maintaining your other jobs. You'll be maintaining family. You'll be maintaining a marriage. You'll be maintaining your normal life. There will not be little issues that start to happen. Okay? So that's why I talk about the time frame to success. For some it may be 3 months that don't have a lot of obligations overhead. For others it might be 6, for others it might be 9, for others it might be a year, for some it might be 2 years to 5 years. Okay? But, the foundation, that can be done, as you know, pretty quickly. But as we continue to evolve and grow and bring in new product, you need to find your pace. And this chapter is about maintaining relationships and finding that pace. And the next chapters are based on each event, getting product, working with your wholesalers or manufacturers, working with customers, continuing to evolve your product lines, continuing to update your social media, updates on your website, following along with trends. All these processes that are absolutely crucial to the success and continued prosperity of you and your business are crucial to balance on your fingertips like an egg. On to Chapter 3.1,